Okay, it's We Share Abundance that's here, and I'm Graham, and I'm here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch. And now I've got the camera sorted out. Instead of looking up at the skylight, you can see me. Maybe the skylight's a better option. So wherever you're watching from, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, you are equally welcome and appreciated. And I'm going to go to the Facebook group now and just check and see if we can see any comments. And we've got comments from YouTube, and we've got our UK exile in India there. Let me see what we've got in Facebook. Hopefully things are working well there. We Share Abundance Publicly is our group. And when it comes up there, if we scroll down, hopefully, click to expand, and yeah, here we go. And in the Facebook group, we've got Russ Cowley at the top. I wonder if Ramachandra would have beaten him if he'd been in here. I don't know. Okay, so we got the UK, and we've got Canada, and we've got India, and we got South Africa, Nigeria again, South Korea, and no, Ramachandra's down here, so probably would not have beaten Russ Cowley anyway. He's in both Facebook and YouTube. So, excuse me. Where have I put the numbers? There's not much to tell you on the development side, quite frankly, because it's weekend, and so there's nothing happening there apart from me checking a couple of things. That's all. The support and tickets and everything like that are all up to date. So really, there isn't a lot of updates that I can give you. So let's just start with a short prayer now that we've got a few more people in, more from Nigeria and India. So, dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, each member may find the joy of service. And through that service, each member may attract into their lives everything that they want and need from you. Amen. Okay. So that's our customary little prayer. Prayers work. So use them more and more and more. Right. As I say, there really aren't any updates to give you. I can give you the updated numbers, but they're not really meaningful either until we get the new site going. When will that be? I don't know. It could be next week. It could be the week after. It could be the week after that. I don't think it'll be more than that. I think it's like we're looking at 3 weeks maximum, 1 week minimum. So we'll just have to wait and see. I got on the Tapestry call last night after we finished here, and that was a really good call. I love I think he's the CEO, Walter, I think his name is. He's always very clear and calm and absolutely precise about what it is and how everything works. And they have now made the changes in the app to ensure privacy, even if you have a business registered from your home. That was something that they wanted to address, because there was a possibility, if you got a business registered from your home, that it could track your home address. And of course, that's not what was wanted. It's got to be totally anonymous, and it is totally anonymous. So they've got a wonderful thing going there. They've got this app, you download it, it runs in the background, and basically it just tracks your movements, but they don't know whose movements they are. They don't know who it is or where you're from or what your name is. They know what country you're in, of course, and what city, but they don't know any more than that. And that data is saleable to many different organizations for different reasons, and that was explained as well on the call last night. Very, very interesting. And if you've got an app on your phone that you're not paying for, any app, doesn't matter what it is, and you're not paying for that app, the chances are that they are tracking things anyway. Now, there is a lot of government intervention going on now to try and stop that, because it's an invasion of your privacy, but it's been going on for a long, long time, and companies are making millions of dollars off your information and your data. And what Tapestry are doing now is they're addressing two things, really. One, if the government does manage to stop all these apps tracking and using your data without your consent, you actually, in the small print of all these apps, you give their consent, and it's in tiny, bits in. But the government are trying to stop that, because people, I don't. Do you agree to the terms, and you just scroll through and you don't read them and you click yes, and that's it, isn't it? That's what happens in practice. And even if you read them all, you probably wouldn't understand it anyway, and you wouldn't know that they were using your data to make money. And it's not right, is it? If it's your data, you should be paid for it. And that's what Tapestry are doing. So one, as it becomes more difficult for these other apps to collect data because it's not consent-based, not properly consent-based, then Tapestry will be taking over that area, because it is consent-based. You are consenting when you download the app to them tracking the movements of your phone, essentially. They don't know whose phone it is. It's totally anonymous, but they track the movements of your phone, so they know if you gone to Costco and then gone to Marks and Spencer's or whatever, that information is useful to lots of companies. The business is that you visit, not homes, not anything else. Maybe leisure parks. They're a business as well, I suppose. But there you go. So Tapestry will be taking over that role as consent-based, and I don't think anybody's ever going to catch up with them, because they're so far advanced in that now. And the big thing about that is they're going to pay you for your data, and it'll vary depending on how much data they get from you and things, but it can be anywhere between $5 and $25 a month, roughly. And that, in it, just by itself, it is okay. Why shouldn't you pick up $25 a month for doing nothing except downloading an app? It's not costing you anything. It's not it's not hindering your phone, its ability. It's it's just there, and it's making you maybe $25 a month. But it doesn't stop there, because if you recommend to other people, why don't you get $25 a month? Okay, not a fortune. Put it by your pizza, or the family can perhaps get what they call these value meals at McDonald's or somewhere like that. I don't know. I don't go to McDonald's. I don't know what they cost, but you used to be able to get a meal or a burger for 99 cents. I don't know whether you can still do that. I doubt it. Going back a long time, but that sort of thing. It's $25. It's free. It's $300 in a year, isn't it? Save it up for a year and then go and have a good splash out for $300. But if you recommend a few friends, let's suppose you recommend 10 friends, they and they are making the same $25 or $5 or whatever it may be, it's free money. And you're getting $1 for everybody you recommend as a user. It's totally free, once again. So that means that now instead of getting $25, you're getting $35. And if you choose to become an affiliate, which is $9.95 a month, but at the moment you can get it for $9.95 for 13 months, for 72 hours after they launch. And this app is going to launch next week now. It may be Monday, maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. It depends. All they're waiting for is the approval from Apple, I think. They've got it from the Google people. But if you choose to be an affiliate, as I say, it costs you $9.95 at the moment. You can do that for 13 months for $9.95, excuse me. So it's saving you $120 near enough. But that opens up another level. So if we take the same scenario where those 10 people that you said, why don't you put this on your phone? They go out and do the same. So it's 10 a piece. That's 100 on your second level. So you'd be getting $100 from your second level, $10 from your first level. That's $110. And then your own $20, $25, whatever that may be. So now you're making, $110, $130 a month, which is a lot better. Okay, it's not massive. It's not a massive amount, but it's only saying to 10 people, why don't you download this? It's free money. So that is the potential just as a free user. No, not as a free user. As a free user, your potential is limited to just that first tier. Mind you, you can go out and recommend it to 100 people and you'd be making $100 a month off your referrals. There's no reason why not to. It's free, it's easy, it's there. But thinking about just 10 and 10, if those 10 people decide that they'd rather have 2 tiers as well, and the people that they introduce decide that they'd rather have 2 tiers as well, then you'd have 10 affiliates on your first tier and 10 affiliates on your second tier. And you get a 50% matching bonus on what they earn. And that moves your income from about $100 or $130 or whatever we said it was to about $630, because in effect it opens up another tier, and plus you're getting $1.50 per person basically instead of $1. So it moves it up to $600 a month. That's just 10 affiliates getting 10 affiliates each, and that means that you're now getting $600 odd, plus you might have a few users as well. It's very, very easy to make $1,000 a month as an affiliate with Tapestry, and some people will make much, much more, but to get to $1,000 a month, most people will be able to achieve that as an affiliate. So if you choose to do that, do it before that 72 hours expires. 72 hours after they launch the app in the United States, they will stop that offer and it'll be $9.95 a month, which is still a good deal, but why pay $9.95 a month when you can get 13 months for $9.95? That's really all I'm saying. So if you want to take up that affiliate thing, do it before that happens. Once they get the approval from Apple, they will be allowing people in the United States to download the app. Then it'll be Canada. Then it's UK, I think. And they're planning to have it rolled out totally globally by the end of the year. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. It seems like a big operation to get it global in what have we got left? Just 3 months roughly. but that's what they're planning on. So there you go. One thing is, as an affiliate, even though it's only launched in the United States, you can still be making money from Tapestry as long as you have either users or affiliates that you've referred in the United States. And plan ahead, get them in Canada as well for when they move into Canada, and plan further ahead, get them in the UK for when they move into the UK, and then get them in Australia and New Zealand for when they go there. I think they've plotted out which countries are coming first. It was definitely mentioned in the live event last night, but I think I've seen it somewhere on the website. Maybe I'm mistaken, but basically, just go out and get people and concentrate on the countries, of course, where the app is launched, because that's the only place you can make money from initially. So if you can get people in the United States, you will be making money straight away. It's a wonderful program, and I hope that many of you will be making $1,000 a month in the very near future from Tapestry. So that is news on Tapestry. I've just finished watching as well before we came here. Dave was on with more information on the VIP executive program. He wants to make sure that everybody is fully equipped to take advantage of the program before he releases the pages and things. I can understand why, because he was disappointed that people didn't really understand the ambassador program and it wasn't a success, and he blames himself for it, and he doesn't want to blame himself for people failing with the VIP executive program. But I think my personal opinion is he should launch it, but it's not my program, so there you go. But it will be launched very soon. But you need to get on to those trainings. I'm not sure whether there'll be any sort of certification process or anything like that. I don't think there will. But it'll help you to understand. It'll help you to make more money. So get on those programs. You know, I made notes some time ago about it. I think I've got them here. Just let me see if I've still got them here. I think I have. Yeah. And it's about making money pretty much now before the raffle with Avazu. And Dave's been good enough to give you a $100 ticket. Minimize what you do to keep that ticket, and you don't have to do more than that. All you've got to do is get 100. Yeah, that's right. 100 free entries on your ticket every 2 weeks. So it's very, very easy to do that. I mean, you can get 5 free entries just by making one post on Facebook from the app. You know, it takes you a few seconds. That's 5. If you did that every day for 2 weeks, that's 75. If you do it twice a day, that's 150. You know, it's well over. It's so easy to do. Let's put it that way. And that's all you need to do to keep that ticket and keep it active. And it's absolutely free. And it could win you literally $1 billion. If you are lucky enough. I don't really believe in luck. If you are blessed enough by being worthy enough, you'll win that $1 billion. But you could win one of hundreds of other prizes, thousands, millions of other prizes anyway. And as the tickets cost you nothing, even if you only win $10, it's good. So that's all you need to do. but you should do more because he's been good enough to do this. So go out and get as many free entries as you can. Go out and set your target at getting 1,000 free entries in that 2-week period. That will enhance your chance of winning a major prize, because well, he went into it in detail on I'm not going to go through it again now, but it will enhance your chance of winning massively. So go out and get those entries. Do it for yourself, but also do it for Avazu. Plus, by you putting that out there, there is a very good chance that you will automatically make sales. And if you make just 3 sales in that 2-week period, they reckon that they're going to get about a 1% conversion rate on your postings. So if you post 300 times, that would get you 3 sales. Statistically, I mean, that's not guaranteed. You could get 5, you could get 1, you could get none, you could get 10, you know. But statistically, they reckon you're going to get 3 sales if you've made 300 postings. So make as many postings as you can. Aim to get 10 sales by making 10,000 postings or whatever it is, you know. Whatever you need to do, I don't know. But do it for yourself and do it for Avazu, because they've been good enough to do that for you. And that is my recommendation to you. But what I came up with there, 10,000 posting, is probably ridiculous, you know. But you can make a significant number of postings. It doesn't take very, very long to make the postings. Make as many as you can every day, and see what comes in from it. And if you get really aggressive and you follow the training that they're going to do for you, teaching you how to make sales outside that, you can very easily make a lot of money. Not just in this raffle, but it could carry over into subsequent raffles as well. And you can also get more people in as VIP executives. There's a lot of people that would be very happy to get a free $100 raffle ticket that could win them $1 billion. So it's no big deal. It's not like selling something. You say, would you like a free raffle ticket for this $1 billion raffle that Avazu are running? And nearly everybody is going to say yes. And you say, okay, all you've got to do is register here and make a few postings. It'll take you a few minutes every day, and that's it. Okay? So you can do that as well, and that also qualifies you. So if you have, if you get 3 people that you give the $100 raffle ticket away to in that 14-day period, and maybe you make 2 sales, which wouldn't have qualified you, but you're qualified by those referrals. So you get the commission on 2 sales. You're also getting yourself into the round robin and getting free entries placed in under you there, and 10% commission. And it's don't worry about how it all works. Don't worry about how it all works. Don't worry about the pay plan. Don't worry about anything else. Just worry about doing what you should do and be of service to Avazu for them giving you that ticket. And if you do that, it'll just flow back into you. Okay, just do whatever you can and it will flow back into you. Let me have a look and see who else we've got here. I remember seeing Ramachandra in both YouTube and in Facebook, and I think we saw Victory, and we've got Zillian Hood and Apkomide Johnson, and we've got Verna from South Africa. Graham, do you have a Weezer song for us? No. But there is something, sometimes I'm hardly out walking with the dog now because he can't go for a walk, so I don't go on my own because he would wonder where I'd gone. So, but as I've been walking down the road, sometimes I go like, the power of one is indestructible, the power of one is unbeatable, the power of one is, and I never really got it, but that was my idea to sort of get something along those lines going, but I never got to it, what the power of one was and things. But so I haven't actually, no. But it would be a good idea, wouldn't it, to get a song of some sort? Who's good at writing songs and things? There must be somebody out there that can. We got Liz Groves in. Don't forget to support her walk. And we got Jennifer from New York, the Bronx. And we got Patrick from Netherlands, I think. Netherlands or Denmark. I always get mixed up. I think it's Netherlands. How would that be sustainable? 50% matching their earnings. Of course, it's sustainable. Of course, it's sustainable. They know what they can make off the sale of the information. We got more from South Africa. There's nothing we can do about getting you some money direct in your account until the new site is launched, Khan. So you have to work on something else. We got more come in from Manchester. Yeah, I always get the Netherlands and Denmark mixed up. I do. I know where they are. I don't get them mixed up on the map, but I get mixed up who comes from where. Okay. I also sometimes get people mixed up. Say they're from Nigeria and they're really from Biafra, or it's one of those things. I can't remember everything. Okay. That's why it's good if you put your country in, so everybody knows where you're from. Okay. So that's it. You've got two good opportunities there that are, well, Tapestry is definitely launching next week. So that is the number one. Avazu have got a lot of trainings coming up. They were mentioned and listed with days and things on the training today if you were on it. If not, it'll be posted in the CRC. It probably won't get in there till Monday because they don't work on Sundays. And I doubt whether they'll get it all done by later on today. So it's likely to not get there till Monday. But just watch out for the information and get in the CRC, and you'll not miss anything if you keep abreast of things in their CRC. And that is it really, apart from the numbers, isn't it? So let's do the numbers. Congratulations to Russ's football team, by the way, yesterday for not losing. And he can congratulate my football team for not losing today as well. Okay. Right, where are we? Numbers, here we go. We have a net increase of 16 in our registered members. Net increase because we take out anybody that's not logged in for 2 months and doesn't have an active stake. So it means we've had 16 more people registering than we've taken out. We have also, we average the active members. These are people that are logging in on a daily basis. We average it over the last few completed days. That's down by 69 today to 16,609 active members. The people that aren't logging in on a daily basis are going to regret it within the next few weeks, definitely. I'm not going to tell you why. I mean, there are some reasons that I have told you, but there are a lot more reasons than that. So, so they're going to regret it. The pools, once again, these are net figures. It means we've got net increases more than we've taken out from the people that we've removed. Pool 1, we have a net increase of 2 to 37,176. And pool 6, elite members, we have an increase of 3, net increase of 3 to 23,192. And we know that about 85% of those are active. So what's that? That's like 2, 3, something like 3,000. So there are 20,000 active elite members, but there's only 16,600 logging in on a daily basis. So quite a few elite members are going to be very upset in a few weeks if they've not logged in on a regular basis. What else do we have? We have site ranking. Site ranking for both We Share Abundance and Multiply Weezer are both down again today, not by a lot. We Share Abundance down by 12 to rank to 9,493, and Multiply Weezer is down by 48 to 22,230. Multiply Weezer had just 2 new email verified registrations in the last 24 hours, and they had 1 person that bought advertising that hadn't bought it before. And the bonus pool is up by $22, which is not much, but it's a lot more than it has been recently, to $8,968.55. Okay. The tokens are up slightly in price. The token, we've got no volume, we've got no sales volume in the tokens at the moment. So the price is just affected by the general fluctuations in the crypto market, generally speaking. Not something we can draw much from or worry about or be happy about. It's just one of those things. Basically, they're treading water, and they will be until we get the new site linked. But they are up. In the back office, it was up at 103, and it was only 102 yesterday. And in Waves, it's also showing at 103, and that was showing at 97 yesterday. And Weezer tokens in Waves is showing at almost exactly the same as yesterday. It is up very slightly. And similarly in coin ranking, it's up very slightly. It's about 1/4 cent per token, which is a steal. The total volume traded in the last 24 hours, $232.14, and coin ranking for Weezer is up to 1,201, up 3 places. And that covers our updates and numbers and things like that. And Patrick's from Denmark, he says, it was good to see us scoring a goal. Yeah, more than Manchester City could do today against Southampton. Somebody else will go out against Southampton and they'll put 5 past them, but Manchester City, for all their supposed talent and wonderful football and everything else, couldn't score a goal, and were lucky to get away with not conceding a penalty. So well done to Newcastle, and not really well done for Manchester City. Well done for Southampton. I think Southampton did very well. Any team that goes to the Etihad and doesn't lose does well. Teams that go there and win do extremely well, and I think we'll see quite a few of them doing that this season. Who's going to win the league? Who's going to win the league? It won't be Newcastle. But I don't think it's going to be Manchester City either. But you never know. They could go on a run. But it's looking, Liverpool and Chelsea are looking very, very strong. And I don't think you can discount Manchester United either now. So my bet would be one of those three rather than City. I think City might struggle to get into the top three. But you never know. Patrick says Leicester are going to win the league. Been done before, but I don't think it will be done again this season anyway. Okay. Russ Cowley says Liverpool. Yeah, my money, I think if I was a betting man, I'd put it on Chelsea. But I think Liverpool, Chelsea, neck and neck, I think. But as I say, I wouldn't discount Manchester United at this stage. It depends if they can get a bit of consistency. Okay, so there we are. That's the sports news and speculation. That is the updates. That is our song, The Power of One is undefeatable, the power of one is indestructible, the power of one is something else, the power of one is what we have, the power of one, bum, 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 I don't know. But I used to be walking along with the dog, giving it that, you know. Probably not as catchy as "Have the zoo, 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 a win for you is a win for me." Anyway, that's where we are. I did send a message to Dave today as well, suggesting that they got in touch with Emma, what's her name, the US Open, the young teenager from the UK, as a celebrity promoting Havasu. I think she'd be great. I think there's a lot of people that she's right up there in the news now, and she's in a lot of people's thoughts. All the tennis set people are that wasn't an intended pun when I said tennis set. All the tennis community really know of her already, and particularly in the UK. And I think if she was like an ambassador, a celebrity type ambassador for Havasu, I think it would be really beneficial. And I think with her being young and new to fame, so to speak, and she seems to be very level-headed, I don't think she'd be charging millions of dollars like some of the celebrities that are out there possibly will be wanting to get. So we'll see what happens. He may just ignore it, or he may think, yeah, that's a good idea. You never know. Okay, that's it. Raducanu, yeah. Emma, father's Romanian and her mother's Chinese, and that's where the Raducanu comes from, I think, the Romanian bit. But yeah, I think she'd be a good option. So there we go. That's pretty much covered it for today. I've still not got that PowerPoint completed. I'll be working on it again tomorrow. And let's have a look and see if we've got anything in here. How do I get in the raffle? Somebody's saying. Look in your inbox, in your members area in We Share Abundance, Zach. Okay. Oh, we got Washington Adams in YouTube as well from Canada. He's usually in Facebook, but he's in YouTube today. And then we've got South Africa in as well. So no questions that merit answering in there. So that's it really. We can either go out with the power of one, or we can go out as we usually do with the zoo, zoo, zoo. A win for you is a win for me. There you go. We'll go out with the usual, I think. I'll see you all tomorrow. God bless. Thank you for being We Share Abundance. Keep sharing love. Keep sharing abundance. You are appreciated. God bless. The zoo, zoo, zoo. A win for you is a win for me. The zoo, zoo, zoo. It's $1 billion spree. The zoo, zoo, zoo. We're one happy family. The zoo, zoo, zoo. We're all helping charity through the power of one. It's indestructible. The power of one is undefeated.